Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. If you have been with me and my channel for a while, then you know I love K-beauty products. I just really like testing out new Asian beauty products or just Asian beauty products that have been out for a while that I just haven't gotten my hands on yet. So if you have any specific products or brands that you love and you've just never heard me talk about yet, definitely leave them down below because I want to try all the things. This video is sponsored by YesStyle, so thank you so much. I have been loving YesStyle for many years now. I have spent a pretty penny on their site. They just have so many products, whether you're looking for makeup products, skincare, home items, decor pieces, clothing, purses, cell phone cases. If you're looking for a new cell phone case, I think YesStyle is definitely an underrated site. There's so many adorable different phone cases. But today we are concentrating on makeup and skincare, specifically eye products. So I thought for the next few weeks or months, we'll see how much I spread them out. It would be really fun for me to just highlight my favorite genre of K-beauty or just Asian products in general. So today we're gonna really concentrate on eye products. Now, if you've ever been on the YesStyle site before, then you know there are so many things to pick from. It can be incredibly overwhelming just because I mean, there's just pages and pages of things. If you've never checked out their site, they actually did offer me a discount code. If you spend $49 or more, you can get 10% off site-wide. And then a few of these products are already on discount, but I think you can still use a 10% on top of it. So I thought I would go ahead and knock out a few of these skincare items first and then get into makeup because there's a lot of eyeshadows and glitters going on. This is a product that I have used for many moons now. I've talked about this in several just like various monthly favorites or just random shares that I have over on IG stories. This is actually a Japanese product. I am someone that suffers from migraines here and there, and I think for a lot of us, since many of us are on our screens all day, whether it's your computer, your phone, TV. I'm still over here binge watching The Real Housewives of Potomac. I've only ever tried lavender. There are different scents in there. So these just come individually wrapped. If you're someone who travels a lot, these are so nice to wear on the plane, in the car. I really like to wear them right before bed. So they just come individually packaged like this, and it's just a thin little cotton mask. It has little ear loops, very similar to this. This one here though is from a different brand. The lavender scent with the heat is just so soothing and comforting. If you're an allergy sufferer, I'm someone who gets the most watery, itchiest eyes ever. These are so nice. So this is the brand that I've used the longest, and I've purchased multiple boxes of these, but I also recently got these. This is from the brand Steambase. Now this one is a Korean brand. It's still the same exact concept. I'm thinking what's inside of these eye masks is something that's kind of similar to if you've ever purchased hot hands, you know, like to put in your pockets or hold in your hands. If you're outside and it's cold, it's kind of like that. So you pull it out and you just gently massage the eye mask, and then that just activates the heat. And the scent is so nice. There's some lavender scents out there that are very just like herbally and just, ugh. These have more of a comforting, just nighttime sleepy scent. So I love these. Honestly, you can't go wrong with either of them, but this is the brand that I have used the longest, but I would definitely recommend both of them. Hydrogel eye patches. I swear by these. I use them every single day. This is a product that I use more in the daytime just to kind of prep my under eyes for makeup, just because I do have drier and wrinklier under eyes. I definitely notice with just this little added hydration boost, they just plump up more, look a little bit more awake. You can definitely use them at night as well. There's so many different brands to pick from on the YesStyle site. These are the Collagen Eye Zone masks. This is from the brand Pure. You get 30 in here. These are so ridiculously affordable. I want to say this varies anywhere from like $1.50 to $3. These aren't hydrogel masks though. These are just super thin cotton masks. So you can like wear these right under your sunglasses. Nobody would ever know as long as you're wearing like bigger frames. So these are just thin cotton ones, but they're still nice and juicy, just not as juicy as a good hydrogel mask. If you eat Korean food or you speak Korean, hydrogel masks remind me of something that's like jolgi, which just means like almost like chewy and tender. Obviously, I'm not over here eating these, but do you ever see something and you're like, oh, I just want to like bite it once because I feel like it would be satisfying? That's how I feel about these. So we have several different brands here. I think this one is Secret Key. I can't remember for sure. These are the pink Racoony hydrogel eye and cheek patches. These actually come in little hearts. These are extra juicy. They all do come with a little spatula on top too, so you just scoop them out. But as you can see, you can keep it as a heart and just slap it onto your cheek, or you just go in and you rip them apart and apply one to each under eye. This is a brand that I've gone through multiple tubs of. I love those. And then the ones from Heimish are also really good. These are the Bulgarian rose water. It just has a very nice, fresh, clean rose scent. Nothing that's like overly strong, perfumey, and floral. It's just a very, if you use like fresh skincare, like the fresh, you know, like at Sephora and stuff, the fresh skincare line, it's a similar rose scent to that, just a very lightweight rose smell. So I have been liking these. YesStyle actually sent these ones over to me. I think this is a line that's currently on sale. I haven't tried these yet though. Aronyx Hyaluronic Acid Collagen Eye Patches, 60 sheets. The color is actually super pretty. If you have drier under eyes or you just always feel like your under eyes look crepey and kind of dry after applying concealer, definitely go in and treat them with some sort of under eye mask first, and I promise it really does make a difference. Okay, and then I just wanted to highlight a couple of eye creams quickly. I had hauled this several months ago. I can't remember if I ordered this one or if I got it in the YesStyle advent calendar. This is from the brand Pyunkang. This is their black tea time reverse eye cream. You get a ton in this. Sometimes I notice whenever you buy squeeze tube packaged products like this, half of it will be air, like a bag of chips. That is not the case with this one. I've actually been using a lot of this on my smile lines as well. I forgot to pack this for the week while I was in Florida at my parents', and I definitely noticed a difference. As I mentioned, I do have drier under eyes. This isn't heavy, but it is a little bit heavier than some of the other eye products that I use. So I really do think that my eyes suck up the moisture of this. But what I really like about it is I've noticed just over the years, my under eyes have definitely gotten a lot more sensitive to getting milia if I use anything too heavy. This applies more like a gel. It really just rubs out like a very thin gel-like consistency while still leaving behind hydration and moisture. So I love this. Already have a backup. This is the outer packaging that it comes in. Isn't that so pretty? It's just a little tin, but it just looks so fancy. It's something good to keep, I guess, like bobby pins in or something. So this is my primary night cream. I do like to mix it with a little bit of the Laneige Eye Sleeping Mask. I actually ordered this from YesStyle, but I don't think YesStyle carries it anymore, which is a bummer, but it just has a little like metal ball at the end. Another like thin serum-like product, so it's perfect for the under eye. When it comes to my daytime eye cream, I do use something different just because I want something a little bit more lightweight, and since I'm doubling up with both an eye cream, or I guess in this case like an eye gel, as well as my hydrogel patch, I don't feel the need to use this one during the daytime. So this is from Klairs. It is their Fundamental Eye Awakening Gel, Deep Hydration Oriental Tea Complex, cool and refreshing, vegan friendly. This goes on like a really nice thin slippery serum, so it just really awakens that under eye area but without feeling heavy and thick. It's super refreshing to apply. Let me just show ya what it looks like. It's almost like a jello-y type of feel, but then once you blend it in, it just gets real watery. It just has that really nice slippery serum type of feel. I love this. Half the time I always end up applying way too much, so I just bring it down, but I rub this from, I mean, like the outer corner onto my eyelid, my brow bone, everything. So my under eyes are real juicy in the mornings. Now moving on to makeup. This was really hard for me to dwindle down. I have almost an entire drawer full of K-Beauty eyeshadows. I have tested out so many, but these are definitely my favorite in my collection. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of break them down into brand. Starting off with Karadium, this is probably one of the newer brands in my collection. These are the Bling Fit Quad eyeshadows. I wanna say there's, I don't remember if there's 3 or 4 to choose from. I have Moonstone and Rose Quartz. I talked about these in a haul a few months back. I know what K-Beauty eyeshadows kind of used to have the reputation of being very sheer and lightweight and more of like a wash of color, because that was really the trend, just more of a pastel eye. While you can keep these very soft, they definitely are just as pigmented as many of the eyeshadows you find in Sephora and Ulta. The metallics are freaking incredible. So you have a mixture of like a matte, a satin, more of kind of like a glitter topper shade, and then a bold metallic. If you are curious of what I have on my eyes, I love the packaging of this product so much. I actually kind of wish that the palette looked like the outer packaging. So this was the box when I first got this. I was like, oh my God, I don't know, I love the whole terrazzo look of it and the green, but the actual packaging is still really cute. So this is from the brand Holika. It is just this gorgeous 9-pan palette. You do get a mirror in here. I've just been more into a lighter, like more natural look, but still with some sparkle because I just can't resist. So on my eyes today, I have a mixture of these 2 matte shades, and then I took another glitter shadow that I'll show you here shortly. So in this palette, you have 3 mattes, and then 3 of those like Color Pop, where it's a matte base but with glitter in it. So if you go in and you apply these shades with your finger, you definitely still can transfer the glitter on your lid, but if you use it with a brush, it goes on more just like a soft satin matte. And then you have a light shimmer in here, and then 2 of those really nice metallic shades. This is, I think, Coringco. These are the ShabamShabam eyeshadow bar palettes. So I have, what are you? This is number 1, Shining Night, and then this is number 2, Shy Night. These are so perfect just to keep in your purse or if you travel a lot. Both the mattes and the metallics in here are stunning. I love this garnet shade. It is, I mean, phenomenal. It's punchy, it's metallic, it's just like molten lava on your lid. So, so beautiful. I've been on a very bronzy copper kick for pretty much ever. Look at this one. Do you see what I mean? Like, they're powders, but with the sort of shimmer that they have in them, they almost look wet. It's just such a luxe formula. These are great. I honestly think pretty much everyone would love these. Moving on to the Roman shadows. I actually only have 2 of these in my collection. One I got from the Moonlight collection, and then the other one I just think is their standard line. So this one here is in the shade M001. If you just love everyday warm neutrals, this one is perfect for you. You have 3 mattes and then this really cool kind of glitter topper shade. I actually have a tiny bit of that going on my inner corner right now. Here's the thing. I've noticed that I've really started to shift towards like quads and mini palettes. I feel like I don't get quite as overwhelmed, and I don't feel like pressured to create some sort of elaborate look if I just grab a quad. I'm always like, oh, the bigger the better. I want all the shades, but sometimes it's just nice to have something very simple and just easily laid out like this. So I've really been enjoying this. That's perfect for just an everyday neutral lover, or if you're wanting some fun shimmers in your life. Look at these. Oh, I love these. So just like some of the other colors, you have some toppers in here, and then you have some of those powders that transfer looking almost wet on your lid. 3 of them are just like your traditional powder formula, but then this one here is one of those glitters in one of the Color Pop palettes, but while still having more of like a super shock base to it. Aren't those lovely? Do you see what I mean? Like, I think so many of us have just gotten into that zone where like we all want huge big palettes with tons of colors, but most of us tend to just wear like the same color family all the time, and honestly just grabbing a quad is the way to go. And I don't know, I just like things that come in small packages too, well, most things, and so maybe that's why I've been appreciating those so much lately. Speaking of small things, is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen? I'm pretty sure I did an entire like K-Beauty full face K-Beauty makeup where I use this palette. This is one of the MACQUEEN New York palette. There's actually a neutral version as well, but if you like rosy corals, this one would be perfect for you. Just really cute peachy shades. One brand that's definitely well known in the K-Beauty realm is 3CE. This is their Diamond Glint Mini Multi Eye Color Palette. I promise I can read. I actually kind of settled on this one because the quad that I wanted is constantly out of stock. That one has more of like a coral and bronze glitter topper in there. This is just like a perfect quad to bring with you if you're traveling and you just brought like one bigger palette that just houses all of your everyday natural neutral like matte shades, but then you just want to pack something small just to add a punch to your look, some glitter, some shimmer. This is perfect. One thing to note though is 3 of the shades in here have more of that like marshmallow squishy wet Color Pop Super Shock type of feel, especially this guy here with the like tons of iridescent glitter. That one is very squishy, almost like creamy feeling. And then the other 3 are more on like the firm side, but still just not your traditional powder. But they're just perfect if you're wanting to add a little bit more glam to any sort of like everyday natural look. This is from the brand Like a Shadow. Look at the packaging of this. So it's just this little mini pink matte compact. You just push it and it pops open. You have a mirror, and then here is a shadow. So it's like the size of one of those Makeup Forever Pro shadows, those Pro Artist shadows that came out forever ago. It's a large product. The shimmer of this one, I was wanting something that just kind of went with everything. It wasn't too orange and warm, but then it wasn't like too cool toned either. Just a very soft, subtle wash of color on your eyes. This is it. I need every single one though. I just love this formula, okay? It makes me happy. The packaging is cute. 10 out of 10. I have two products from Black Rouge. I have been a cream shadow stick lover for years and years. I love the Laura Mercier Caviar sticks. I loved the Jouer ones. I just love them. I love the Nabla ones, but this one here is just magical. I have never had a cream shadow stick where it just like encapsulates all the glitter and shimmer like this. The base is beautiful. The glitter shades in it are beautiful. This has just been my color family of choice lately. I don't know what it is about these like soft muted peaches. That's why I fell in love with this shadow. But just to amp this one up even more, this is also from Black Rouge. I have it in the shade G03. It's a glitter liner. Isn't the packaging beautiful? I just love this like rich coppery color. So the applicator is very similar to like an Urban Decay 24/7 glitter liner, but this on top of any shadow look that you're wearing, it's just beautiful. I don't know what it is about this peach color. I can't get enough. I do have a little bit of this just on my lower lash line on the inner corners, and I actually did apply some of this on top of that Holika shadow that I mentioned that I have on my lid. But isn't that stunning? I just feel like with a fresh like dewy base and then this on your eyes with nothing else, this looks so fresh and awake. I'm gonna do a springtime look using these because I definitely want you guys to see them in action. I have talked about these a stupid amount of time, so I'm just quickly gonna flash them up on screen. These are the Peri Pera Sugar Twinkles. Do not spend the money on the Stila Glitter and Glows. These are just as beautiful, if not prettier, and they're $6.90. Wait, maybe they could be a little bit more. My price is $6.90 because I think I'm like either gold or platinum on YesStyle because I order so much. But either way, they're definitely way more affordable than the Stila ones. There's so many shades to pick from. I love these. I wear them all the time. And I noticed that they've definitely lasted way longer than the Stila ones because I've had the shade number 6 and I think number 1 for a long time now. And I noticed with my Stila Glitter and Glows, those definitely dried out very, very quickly. I haven't had any issues of these drying out. I have tons of other K-Beauty glitter eyeshadows in my collection, but these are the ones that I reach for time and time again. They're hands down the best in my opinion. And then some eyeliners that I wanted to share with you. These are from the brand MACQUEEN New York. You guys know I've been raving about nude liners. I can't talk now. Nude eyeliners on my waterline. This is the one that I've been loving lately. These are just so soft and creamy, but instead of just being a traditional nude, look, this one just has that very subtle peachy glow to it. Well, I guess it's more of like a beige peachy gold. I actually love using this shade here just as a base all over my lid, and then I'll quickly smudge it out while it's still a little bit wet. Isn't that so beautiful? So there's both like mattes and shimmers, and they truly are waterproof. I mean, these last on my eyes just as long as the Laura Mercier Caviar sticks. I haven't had any issues with them. The black I've been using on my tight line pretty much every single day. There you have it. I really hope this video was helpful. I feel like I've been talking for forever. These are just my personal favorite Asian beauty eye products. I realize mainly K-Beauty. But yeah, if you guys have any recommendations for me, definitely leave them down below. Let me know what you guys would like to see next. Maybe we could do like complexion, lips, or should we just do like a full cheek video and then my favorite cushion, foundations, concealers. I have some great blush products that I want to recommend to you. Don't forget to check out those coupon codes from YesStyle. If you haven't already, I would love if you subscribe. That way you don't miss out on my future uploads. As always, thanks so much for hanging out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.